Hi, my name is Shanna Schwartz and I work for the Teachers College Reading and Writing Project. Tonight, I want to talk to parents about something you can do at home that will both help your child to develop much needed literacy skills and bring you closer together as a family. It's really quite simple, and it's something that many of us do by accident, and I'm just going to teach you how to do it a little bit more on purpose. We're going to talk about some oral storytelling. One of the things that we can give our children at home that nobody else can is a real sense of identity and self. We can tell our children the stories of our lives, our parents' lives, our ancestors' lives, and we can also help our children to develop better memories of their own lives. Telling stories is so incredibly important for children's sense of self, but it's also really important for reading and writing skills. Knowing how to tell a story, listen to a story, and understand a story are all really important literacy skills that your child is developing every day. So here's how you might do it. First, choose a story that you want to talk with your child about. I like to start with stories about my kids themselves, telling them stories about things they did when they were a little bit younger or something funny that happened. I love to think of a story that has a feeling in the middle of it. A laugh, a cry, a boom, a bang. Those are the ones I like to tell. So maybe on the first night, you tell the story to your kid. Try to tell it well, but don't tell it with too much detail so that your child will forget. On night two, you can ask your child to tell the story back to you. You can be helpful, but let them try to tell it part by part, bit by bit, exactly like the way you told it. Night three, you can add to the story, telling the story back and forth, the two of you together, kind of I tell a part, you tell a part, I tell a part, you tell a part. When you're telling it on the third night, one of the things that can be really fun to do is to make sure that you've got all the parts of a story. In school, we often talk to kids about making sure that they know who is in the story, that they know where the story took place. It can be fun to talk about the weather and the place. What happened, that's sort of the action of the story. And like I said, I like there to be a giggle or a bang in the middle. You can add what people said as the story unfolded and also how they felt. On that third night, you might tell the story a couple of times, back and forth, with the two of you each adding in and trying it out, trying to tell the story in bigger and better ways. And then finally, you can share the story with someone else. You can call them up on the phone, do a Zoom call. It's a great way to almost like publish the story that you've told. It's great if your child can tell the story without you, or you can become a little show, the two of you together. It's a lot of fun. So just to recap, you can tell a story to your child. Let your child tell the story to you. Tell the story together, adding more, like who, where, what people said, and how they felt. And then on the final night, call someone up, share it, make it part of the fun of the evening. I hope you learned something new and you have some ideas about a way to tell stories at home. Thanks so much.